What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to this channel. If you are new, I welcome you. My name is Emperor Micah, or either way, Micah. We're all just on this channel. This how we rocking, man. You know what I'm saying? Kings, queens, all of the above. We're making sure we giving the good energy, the good vibes. More importantly, acknowledging toxicity or anything like that you need to stay away from, or things that could even enhance your growth, right? So we're gonna go ahead and talk about a few things. This deck or this tarot reading is gonna be manifestation. See what spirit wants to let you guys know or confirm any message you guys have been having. What is it that you possibly be manifesting? So we're gonna go jump right in it. What I've actually like when I was taking out cards, I have like this other deck of cards which is like small, right? And like two of them fell out. So I have this idea that every time before the video, I'm gonna pull these two. I'm gonna pull a word out of her, and then we're gonna just relate it to you, and it might be a message you might need to hear. So the spirit I kind of resonated with that moment, and I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna share that with them. Before we do anything related to spirit, we're just gonna go ahead and cleanse the energy real quick. I've already done my sage, and I've already lit my candle, and I've already done my incense. But I just want to make sure that we guys go ahead and cleanse the energy, cleanse the vibration, any vibrant spirits or any thing that's going on. We want to cleanse it. So let's just go ahead and do a quick cleansing of the vibration here. Okay. Hopefully you guys feel a little better. You know, that always brings me down or brings me where I need to be at. Whether if I'm up here, it brings me down. If I'm too low, you know what I'm saying, gets me right, gets my vibration right where I need it. Alright, so as you can see, clears my eyes. I don't want to see nothing. I'm not trying to. Spirit, what message is out for us? Alright. Oh, we have patience. Look. So a lot of you guys need to be more patient, or spirits ask you to be patient because something might be coming. I don't know if you guys are going through any tough situations, but just kind of just chill out. You know what I mean? Be patient. Things are happening. So your message for today, well, not for the whole reading, but just for the quick message is what I'm gonna call it. Quick message. Your message for your quick message is patience. This is what spirit wants you to do. Now y'all saw I didn't look at it enough. I'm closing my eyes, all of that. So your message is patience. We're gonna leave this on her for good luck. We're gonna put this right. I just want to make sure you guys can see it. Right here, right by the bill. You know what? We'll actually put it inside the bill. We're gonna put it right inside the bill. So anytime we hit that ding, we use that. Gonna throw this in. Just put that back in there for now. Okay. All right. So as I said, manifestation deck right here. I'm gonna go ahead and do a nice little, quick little reading. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you guys for viewing. It's always much appreciated. Like the video if you enjoyed this reading in the end. Subscribe if you'd like to see more of the content, and post notifications if you want to get notified as soon as I drop a video. All right. Let's get it. Wait, did I turn my? Oh, I didn't even turn my diffuser on. Gotta have that on. Let's get it. Okay. Spirit, can you give us any messages or any confirmation regarding our manifestation? All right, please and thank you. Amen. Okay. Let's see what Spirit has for us. Okay, here we go. All right, guys. A little shuffle. Whoa. All right, let's get it. Spirit, what messages do you have for us regarding our manifestation? Okay, we have the first one. Embrace the flow of life. It's so crazy because if you guys have been following my last videos, this morning I did a reading about that, and I talked a lot about this. Embracing the flow of life. If anything is going wrong or you feel like things are not going the way as planned, it's important because sometimes you can like you can request something from the higher power and they might reject that. You know what I mean? They might reject that request because I was told by my wife, rejection is protection. And it's important. I would like to relate this message to you guys because sometimes when we plan things, we often don't get what we plan for. And then something else happens. Like you have a plan for something and then it doesn't happen because, you know, God's rejection is God's protection. And then something else better came your way. Like for an example, let's say I'm trying to give a nice general example. Okay, let's say you're planning on going somewhere for like your birthday or something, right? It rained the day you were supposed to go to the beach, but then you guys end up going into this restaurant, and this restaurant is like so dope. Like you feel me? It was the best vibe ever. Like you feel me? It's probably better than if you would have went to the beach. So like God's rejection is God's protection. You see what I'm saying? Or yeah, we're gonna keep it like that. That's a pretty good example. So embrace the flow of life. You guys are feeling down or feeling things ain't going way of life. The way you want it to go is probably for a real cause. It's probably for a bigger meaning. So you just gotta kind of embrace what happens, whether it be even if it's like something simple like you dropping a glass plate when at your dinner party. You just gotta embrace that. You know what I mean? Embrace those little mistakes because it makes it so much better when you're having a better day. You see what I'm saying? It's like what I'm trying to say is you're having a rainy day. We'll call it a rainy day. Rain produces flowers or helps flowers to grow. They help them blossom. After rain, there's a rainbow. You know what I'm saying? So enjoying the mistakes and the hiccups of life allows you to kind of embrace it a little bit more, and then it kind of makes you become comfortable with it. And once you become comfortable with messing up, you start to really know your mistakes. You start to really find, you know what I'm saying? You start to really find yourself, find out who you are, what you're here to do, all of these things. It's really interesting. If you are having anything that insecurities, things that you want to improve, just find ways to improve in those things. You know what I mean? But don't get discouraged if you slip up. You know what I mean? That's the goal in life. The goal in life is to master our skill level, but also not be afraid to mess up. Because sometimes messing up is great. Like for an example, a lot of things that was improved was prototypes, like even in inventions such as the microwave, the refrigerator. A lot of these things was at one point prototypes that had their little mistakes. And then you ever had, for an example, if a new item comes out, like I say a new iPhone or something, and then the tech company, like the people that invented the iPhone, let's say they get a call and they're like, yo, what's going on? And you're like, yo man, this for an example, the hoverboard. I mean, use the hoverboard for an example. The hoverboard came out and it started catching fire. You know what I mean? When it first came out, that was considered a mistake. Something was going wrong, so they had to pull all of them back, or not sell no more until they figured out these solution. I don't know if they figured it out right now, but if they did release any more hoverboards that you have seen, that mistake has been improved. So it's okay to make mistakes as long as you go back and improve on them, and then you level up. You know what I mean? The whole point of mistakes is to understand your growth. So embracing the flow of life is just to embrace your mistakes because they are a part of your growth. They are a part of getting to that next level of having a nice day. For an example, if it's just a little mess up in the day, like I said, dropping a plate at a dinner party, that could just be okay. Embracing the flow. Okay, I dropped the plate and keep moving. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta get discouraged. You ain't gotta feel like the dinner's ruined. You know what I mean? Your mindset from there on is what's going to have everything else happen after that. Like if you decide to have a negative light on that, you're just going to carry that negative light. You know what I mean? It's important to, all right, cool, you slipped up, all right, you had a moment, all right, cool, let's keep moving on. Embracing the flow of life, letting life flow like water, right? Like water in a cup, water in a bowl. You be like water, just flow with it. Yeah, you can go ahead and tune up on certain skills, but also make sure that you're flowing with life, right? Because life is unpredictable. So why would you try to predict it? You see what I'm saying? You just be tough on your behalf. But anyway, all right, Spirit. What other messages do you have regarding our manifestation? What other messages do you have? But yeah, guys. Embrace that flow of life. Okay, the second one is reflect on your priorities. I had to just start realizing this. Like, for an example, for an example, say your priorities are like reading, maybe going to work. I mean, not reading. Well, yeah, if you're really into it, like, say you got kids, right? And you got things you want to do, like you want to go and watch a movie or something. Say your kids needs to get the dinner cooked. You know what I'm saying? Do all the things you need to do first, because you can always watch TV later. You can always, you feel me? As soon as you get into it, it's better to knock out everything one time. It's better to knock out the dinner. It's better, like if you get off at 5 o'clock, it's better to knock off dinner. It's better to do your workout. Like put it in sessions. Like really, okay, what do I need to focus on? Okay, I need to focus on this. Okay, bam. Especially if it's time appropriate. Like if dinner doesn't have to be made to like 8 or 9, and it's only like 5 or 6. You can go do your workout. You can go do all your personal admin stuff that you require of yourself to get done. And then around that time, you need to make sure you're on that dinner stuff. So it's like just prioritizing the things that's appropriate, not like saying, okay, you haven't did your workout or whatever, you're gonna go watch TV. Watch TV is not very important, right? It's not gonna benefit you. You know what I'm saying? It's really not. Like it might I think like for purposes of maybe educational or maybe feeling good, but as far as like I'm talking about your to-do list. You see what I'm saying? Your to-do list, yeah, you have that on your to-do list, that you want to engage in for something fun, but it's better to knock everything off one time. Like as soon as you get into it. Okay, what is your priorities? Okay, these are the things you have to do every day, right? To stay afloat. You have to you gotta go to work, or you gotta do some sort of work to make some income. All right, cool, boom, got my work. Okay, cool, I want to work out, or I want to do some meditation, or I want to read a book. All right, boom, I got my hobbies I do it. Okay, but make sure that you're putting your priorities first. Like for an example, breakfast, taking care of your kids, things like that. Reflect on your priorities just means that planning it out, planning your day out to where you're hitting the nail right on the head, but you're also placing all the priorities appropriately. Like you don't want to spend 2-3 hours working out or something for a personal reason, but then you got your kids to focus on, and then you're spending all this time doing this. I'm not saying you can't do it before, just as long as it doesn't like come into play with your real priority. Like if you got kids, that's your number one priority. But if you gotta make dinner, and dinner's not really have to do until like 8 or 9, you would start it at 7. You could work out from 5 to 6. You see what I'm saying? You could take a shower and all of that from 6 to 7. And then by 7, boom. But don't be trying to slip in watching TV first. And then you still got to work out. You're still trying to work out. And then you overlap time into your kids' dinner. You see what I'm saying? Because that's your number one priority. But you can still time manage. But just focus on your number one priority. So your whole purpose on getting all your stuff out the way so that you can focus on your priority. That's what you're thinking. That's the end goal. All right, let me work out or whatever, do what I gotta do after work or whatever. So I went to work, I came in, worked out, Boom, I'm on time because my number one priority is my kids. Got my dinner. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Just make sure that your priorities are in check. Don't be doing stuff that ain't got nothing to do with your priorities. If TV ain't gonna help you at all with your priorities, put that aside for last. That comes last. Even if you want to prep dinner first, then go work out, do that too. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you're focused on your priority, because you cannot say, oh, dinner's tomorrow. No, you have to feed these kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm just using kids as an example because most people have kids and that's the number one priority. But this could be for work. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to watch TV in the morning. You got to get ready to go to work. You got to make your money to pay your bills. You know what I'm saying? So these are priorities. Don't be spending your rent money on Gucci shoes and you didn't even pay your rent. Sort out your rent first, and then anything else after that, any money you have left over, you can buy yourself some Gucci. But I will recommend putting money into savings first. So if you have your rent and all your bills paid, and you have put money up to save for rainy days in case some strange reason you can't pay your rent, at least you got money stashed away, fine. Then you have spending money. That's the money you can go get your Gucci shoes with. So all about priorities. Make sure that you're reflecting on your priorities. You're ensuring that all your priorities are straight. And one thing about this channel, we go hard. You know what I'm saying? We guys go adapt into. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna discuss about it. No, we're not. I'm not about to like. We're really on this specific thing. If you join the team, we talk about it. You know what I mean? We discuss it. Like these are the things that are very serious, even though they sound basic, cliche or whatever it is, generic or I heard that every day. But we gotta learn it. We gotta make sure we're applying it. I could learn something. If I don't apply it to my life, then it's just pointless of me knowing it, isn't it? It just doesn't even make sense. All right. Spirit, what other message do you have for us? What other messages do we have? Alright, oh, you saw that one. Let me see like a little trick. Okay, leave the past behind is your message. Leave that past behind, right? Look, so that past ain't gonna do nothing for you. Listen, it's in the past for a reason. It could be a relationship. It could be a job. It could be anything that you've had in the past, and so it's a reason why you stopped doing it. Remember that. Something that's in the past just means that you used to do it, or you used to be with that person, you used to be engaged. There's a reason why you stopped. If you wouldn't, you get this all the time. Your exes or whatever hit you back up, or I'm sorry, da 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 da. If they wanted to be with you, they promised you this, they would never let you go until they die. Like, this is real life. If somebody really truly wants to be with you, or a job truly is for you, or something, I don't care, a hobby is something you're really supposed to be doing, you will continue to apply yourself to it. That person will continue to be in your life. This job will continue to be around. So it's not for you. Let it go. There's a reason why. You know what I mean? You're pretty much damn near like telling spirit you know what I'm saying, you don't want to move forward. If you keep constantly talking about the past, bringing the past up into the present life, and it has nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? If an argument, if you get an argument with your girl or whatever, or you get an argument with your boy, leave it in the past. You know what I mean? You're gonna have them little bickerings and arguments, but the whole point of it is to move on and seek what else needs to be seen. You know what I mean? So that's what my encouragement message to you guys. If it ain't but nothing that's going on right now today, that can stay in the past. I mean, there's nothing wrong with reflecting and reminiscing about the good times or whatever, but don't try to waste time applying and having full-on blood conversations. You can bring it up like, yeah, remember when I used to do that? All right, cool, yeah, you know what I'm saying? A little friendly, reminiscing, but don't be up here talking about, hey, trying to break it down, why this didn't work out, or this person. Don't even go too deep in it. Give it a minute. Talk about it and leave it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, Spirit. What? By the way, you guys, I always say this before reading because I'm not sure how much you guys, be keeping up with my videos, but I do a deck of 8. Alright, unless I'm really feeling generous, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's a really, real, like, you know what I'm saying? But most times, it'd be a deck of 8 because I do a lot of talking within the videos anyway. Spirit, what other message do you have for us? Alright, be proud of yourself. This is coming out for you guys. I don't know if you guys are feeling down. You guys are feeling like you ain't doing enough. You're watching all these people. You can't compare yourself to people either. If you guys are watching people on Instagram, YouTube, whatever, and you're feeling like you just started your content, you're feeling like, oh, my content ain't better than them or ain't as good as them. Listen, be proud of the fact that you got up out of this bed to brush your teeth. That's something to be proud of. And now we can move on. So the fact that you can get up out of your bed for one and brush your teeth, that's already an accomplishment. Because in order for you to do whatever you did today, you have to get up out of your bed, right? Otherwise, there's no way you would have done anything that you're trying to do, or that you're going to talk to me that you say that you did. There's no way you could have done any of that if you didn't get up out of your bed. So I always say this. If you got up out of your bed this morning, congratulations. Because you could have rolled over and not did nothing. You could have. I'm not saying that the consequences wouldn't have came. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, consequences would have came and things would have happened and maybe you would have lost your income or whatever the case is. Circumstances might aftermath would have played out, but you still physically could have probably did it. If you're staying by yourself, especially if you're staying with significant other, either way, if nobody could physically force you could have stayed in your bed, but you didn't. Got up, you sorted your business. Congratulations. Anything else after that is already an A plus for me. The fact that you got up out of your bed is already, be proud of that. You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking at that like, well, that's easy. Okay, well, cool. Anything else you did after that is super easy. If you look at it like that, anything else after the initial start of things, be proud of that. Be proud that you started an activity. Stop focusing on what you get out of it after. Who cares? You know what I mean? You can get $1 million, you can get $1. It doesn't matter. I look at it that you did it. You know what I mean? Did you do it? Oh, you did it? Oh, okay, cool. You ran that race? Oh, you didn't come. Okay, well, just shoot for first next time. But when I say focus on, like, if you come 10th place, you want to come first. Aim for first. But don't get discouraged, because still remember that you ran the race. You're still involved. You still did it. Be proud of that. Have something to celebrate. You know what I mean? It ain't always got to be big celebrations, or, you know what I'm saying? But, it's important to understand that with once you get a little taste of, a little success, or, whatever you accomplish, and you do a little, treat yourself to a little candy bar or something. I ain't really, because I don't know if you guys might be animals. You guys might be out there trying to, go hard, go crazy. So, if you don't feel like you deserve it, then it is what it is. But if you at least take into consideration that you try your best and your hardest, and you treat yourself just even with a pat on your back, just as long as you're not getting discouraged, and you're not feeling like, oh, I didn't do it, I didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? That's my biggest thing. As long as you're not in this mood of, I didn't do it, I didn't make it, I'm discouraged, I don't want to do it no more. As long as you're in this mindset of, yo, I gotta try harder, or congratulations, you did it, or you entered the race at least. That's one step, because that might have been a big accomplishment for you. You know what I'm saying? You might have just started running, and this is just running as an example. You might have just started this activity. We're gonna use activity. You might have just started this activity, right? And everybody else is winning first, whatever. Big, everybody knows everybody legacy, whatever, right? But you might have just started doing this for like 2 months. You really like you're not gonna give yourself some recognition, the fact that you just started it and you was able to keep up with these people that's been doing it for 10, 15 years. You see what I'm saying? So you're not even going to give yourself that type of recognition. You need to. It's very unhealthy if you don't. So listen, be proud of these small things that you commit. Be proud of yourself, because you are good. You are intelligent. You are all these things that you want, that you are searching to be. You already are. All it is when it comes down to legacy, or to be the greatest or whatever, it's just doing it continuously for years to come. That's the only difference. If you're working on it, you're trying to get buff or whatever, do it continuously. If you're trying to read more books and trying to get smart and make wiser decisions, read more frequently. Just keep doing it. Like I promise you, right? Even this YouTube thing, I'm going to just keep posting, like even if I had 0 subscribers or if I had 1 million subscribers. I have a routine, and I'm gonna stick to it. Whether I feel some type of way one day or whatever, I'm going to put myself in a mood to be able to do these videos. I'm gonna play some music, you know what I'm saying, get myself in a good vibe. Because this is my ritual. This is something that I do, not only for me, but also for anybody that's watching. Also working out, do the same thing with that. Reading, dinner, because it's like eating, right? It's like eating. Look at it like eating. If whether you feel like cooking or not, you're gonna make a sandwich, something. I ain't gonna say you probably ain't gonna go full course meal, but you're gonna make something, because you gotta eat. It's like this. I'm gotta get these messages out, so I'm gonna get these messages out. I like to do some training, so I'm gonna do some training. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep on the game. So, that's what I'm trying to show you guys. You guys gotta be proud of things. You gotta be encouraging. If you want to be a legend or a legacy of your own, wherever you see yourself being, consistency, time management, and constantly doing it, properly, practicing whatever your craft is. Poor preparation, wrong. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. So if you want to be great at something, prepare for it, and continuously doing it for years to come. That's it. That's the source. That's it. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue with the reading. Hopefully you guys are getting some messages, man. Like comment in the comment section below if I'm dropping. If I'm am I dropping jams? I feel like I'm dropping straight jams right now. I really feel like when I be talking, cause I really be living through this stuff. So it's like I don't be capping when I be talking to y'all. So if I'm dropping jams, let me know in the comment section. Let me know. Give me a respect with a 100 emoji. Give me a solid with a 100 emoji. Give me a facts with a 100 emoji. Like spam with facts. Like you feel me? If I'm really spitting in gems, I really feel like I'm giving y'all a little message. So let me know, cause I be hearing what's coming out of my mouth. I'm like, damn, I said that. That's crazy. What other message you have for us? Be real. Yo, man, it's a big one, man. Listen, don't be out here trying to be something you're not. Because that ain't going to get you nowhere. You know what I mean? It ain't going to get you nowhere because it's like you're trying to pretend to be something or you're trying to pretend to be something that you're not. You know what I'm saying? It's only going to get you, like, shared out in front of everybody or whatever. Like, be real. Like, be yourself. Like, if you, like, listen, whatever it is, I'm not judging. You know what I'm saying? I'll let the higher power judge you. Whatever it is that you want to do, as long as it doesn't affect other people, then I'm all for it. As long as you don't, well, I'm not all for it because I can't say because I don't know what you guys into. But what I would say is, as long as it doesn't affect other people, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as they know the funny stuff, y'all know what I'm talking about. Because people be thinking, when I say be real, be themselves, they can do whatever they like to do. No. You know what I'm saying? If it's something to do with animals and little children and all of that, bro, stay away from all that. You feel me? That's not. I don't care if that's you and you like that. I don't care. You feel me? And if you guys know anybody that's doing that, man, you gotta tell them that ain't it. You feel me? You need to change your personality if that's the case. But if what you love to do is appropriate for your age and you're like, yo, I wanna be a skateboarder, man. Do that. You feel me? You ain't gotta go to college. There's no rules. Slavery is abolished. There's no rules to say you gotta do this, that. If you're a grown person, you're handling your own bills and all that, man, go do your thing. Go skate. Go be like the next Tony Hawk. You feel me? Go do your thing. Like nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't care what people tell you or what people feel like you're entitled. If anybody done anything for you and they try to bring it up, then they wasn't doing it from the jump anyway. So why are you even gonna have any consideration for their feelings? They didn't feel for you at the moment. They don't care that you don't want to be a certain criteria. They want you to be what they want you to be, and they don't care about your feelings and how you feel. So why care about them? Go ahead, do your thing. Go be that skater. Go be that whatever the case is, man. Go do what you gotta do. Be yourself. Be real. Be true to you. This is very important. If you're not true to yourself and you're not doing what you love and you're trying to do what everybody else wants you to do or feel like everybody else, I'm gonna give you an example. Listen, YouTube is a perfect platform for people like us that are doing what we love and that are broadcasted to the world to make, not even to make money, but you get rewarded from it. You know what I'm saying? That's what money is, a reward. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you want to be a skateboarder, if you want to be a cup stacker, I don't know what it is, right? A makeup artist, broadcast your stuff on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Broadcast your stuff on social media. You know what I'm saying? But make a business out of it. If that's your fear of not being able to provide for yourself and your future family, make a business out of YouTube. You see? Or any type of social media platform, Instagram, whatever. Make a systematic business to promote what you do. What you do is what you love, and you're being yourself, and there's nothing more than people can ask. That you're real. You're being who you truly want to be, as long as it's not harming nobody. Like I said, I don't have to really go depth into that. You already know what I'm talking about. But yeah, keep it like that. But yeah, all right. Put them back in. That was two of them. I didn't ask yet. Spread. What messages do you have for us? Okay, y'all get these messages. Detoxify is very important. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're around toxic people, man, you need to get up out of that. Please, if you can, listen, if you can, I understand. I've been there, done that. Understand. But as fast as you could get out of there, go. Fast. Recognize toxicity. Toxicity is people like I said before, they feel entitled to everything you do. They always want to drag an argument. Listen, let me tell you something though. When you argue, it's okay to have a disagreement and go back and forth a few times. But when you drag it, you bring it up, you keep bringing it up. I'm talking about you brought it up yesterday, you bring it up Thursday, you bring it up Friday, you bring it up Saturday, Sunday. That is called dragging an argument. You're constantly bringing up. Those are the type of people you need to stay away from or try to get away from. People that always feel like you owe them something. People that always want to drive arguments. People that always want to be in your business. Always want to spread your business. Always any type of those toxic traits that you do not agree with or that does not apply to you, you need to get up out of there. You see what I'm saying? As fast as possible. And let me tell you something. You might go to war with these people. I've got family members that like they're go to war with them because it's like, yo, I'm not about to let you disrespect me. I don't care who you is. Mama, daddy, sister, brother, auntie, uncle, whatever. I don't care who you is. You're not going to disrespect me. So we're going to go back and forth. Feel me? Because you're a toxic person. But guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to elevate and I'm going to escalate. I'm going to go up. Going up to the sky. You feel me? With whatever I'm doing. And I'm not going to go back and forth. I'm had a situation, yes, I would like, yo, like, you feel me, direct it, or yo, we're gonna have these issues until one of us leaves. But that is what it is, you feel me? You gotta defend yourself. These people talking and they're trying to send you messages or whatever, boom, you're gonna go head up with them. But it's important to outsmart them. Also make sure while you're going head up with them, make sure that your next move is, okay, let me distance yourself. You feel me? And they're gonna not, what I'm trying to say with this war thing is, they're gonna not like you after that. They're not gonna like you. They're not gonna like the fact that you defend yourself. They're not gonna like the fact that you're standing up to them. They're not gonna like the fact that you recognize the toxicity traits and you do not want to be a part of that. They're gonna tell you you're wrong. I'm your family member, I'm your friend, I'm your relationship partner or your ex at this point, whatever the case is. They're gonna try to like damn near, what's that word? Guilt you out of doing what you're doing. But stand strong, soldier, because you got this. You know what you got to do. You know detoxicity. You have to detoxify your body, your spirit, your soul, all of that. You feel me? Get away from people that's toxify. Also, if you're eating toxic foods, come away from that stuff. If you're eating things that you know are not, I'm not even going to get into it. Do your research. Anything you're consuming in your body, do your research on it and find out if it's healthy or it's unhealthy. And then you can decide on your own. I'm not even going to bring no brands. I'm not going to talk about no certain foods because I don't want to even get into depth with that. But I'm just letting you guys know, you know what's unhealthy and what's healthy for you. You know what works and what doesn't work for you. Because I can say things like soap, but some of us might need soap. Like some of us like track runners or whatever. Like I run track or whatever. Like I don't do it like national enough like that for a team, but I do it like on a regular, right? I like to consume soap, not a lot of soap, but soap in general because it's like it helps me put back all that stuff that I'm sweating out. So some things I'm not gonna say that certain things are bad or good because sometimes it depends on your body and how you're, how you operate. It's cool. Look it up. Do research on whatever item. See how much you should be taking depending on your body type. All of that. Try to get a estimate number or estimate level of knowledge determining what foods you need to take out your body, what people you need to let go, what people listen, if you bump across these people in a store or whatever, I'm not saying be that guy, this is your family member. I'm not saying be the guy to be like, oh, F you because you're toxic. No, that's not what I'm saying. The best way to handle that situation, they're trying to speak, or even you speak to them, is called high and body. Best conversation there is in life because it's like, yo, I respect you because you're my family. I love you, but I just can't be around you. I love that you're my brother, my sister, my uncle, my auntie, my mama, whatever. I can't stay with you, dude. I can't be around you because we don't have the same ideas. We argue because we don't agree on things. You feel you could say this. I feel you shouldn't be able to say that. Well, therefore, we do not agree. So let's agree to disagree. And let's just shake hands and keep it moving. Because it ain't like you want to carry that hatred. You want to forgive them for whatever they did. You don't want to carry that hatred with you if you see them in public. Because all that's going to stir up is a war. You don't really want to go to war with these people because you got better things to do. You don't really want to catch them and locking in traffic. That ain't your enemy. You're your own enemy. You see what I'm saying? You have to battle yourself. You have to battle yourself every day. So people, humans are not your enemies. Feel me? Unless they're like physically trying to attack you and you're defending yourself. But I'm gonna tell you like this: the higher power wants you guys to move on with life. They want you guys to succeed. They don't want you guys worrying about people that are like, you know, to belittle. Not saying belittle you, but you know that they're not doing nothing with their lives. Like if they want to keep bothering you, so why are you gonna entertain them? Why give them what they want? Why give them that show? Nah, man. You feel me? Move on. But we're gonna go here. Detoxify. Look for things that are not supposed to be your body. Get rid of them. Spirit. Detoxify yourself from any negative souls that are lingering around you. All of that. If you can get away, get away. And like I said, if you see them in the store, ain't no avoiding. If you're male, get down to the push-ups. Get ready. You feel me? If you're female, same thing. Be ready mentally though. Mentally and spiritually. Let them know. Listen. Agree to disagree. We don't get along, that's okay. I love you as your family. If they decide not to shake your hand or act like they don't see you, now you know the energy. Now you know the vibe. Because before you didn't know the vibe. Before you just dissing yourself and whatever happened, happened. Let it be known. If they decide to say, man, after you, I don't want to speak to you no more, fine. Alright, cool. Let's agree to this. Let's agree to just move on like we don't know each other. That's probably the saddest part it could go out, but if it's gotta go out that way because you guys gotta see each other sometimes. If you guys live in the same city or the same area, let it be that. They made the decision. You didn't make it. You didn't say you told them we don't get along, so let's just agree to just respect each other and keep pushing because you're not my friend, whatever, I'm not with you no more. But we ain't giving no hugs or kisses, but we can give a dap. But if they wanna be like, nah, alright, well, little nod, whatever. I'm still nod to you, whatever. We ain't gotta even have a conversation. I'll just still nod to you. It's probably saddest thing. You probably next time you probably, really have a genuine conversation about them or on them. It's probably at the funeral or they're at your funeral. If they don't want to be at your funeral, then I guess you'll be at their funeral or whatever. So it's probably the saddest way to go. But if it goes that way, that's the decision. You don't even make sense bickering, arguing with them. Keep it moving. Keep pushing. Focus on your life. Focus on what you gotta do. Right? Cool. Spirit. Ooh. So that was not a shovel. Spirit, what other message do you have for us? God, our manifestation. Oh, right. Oh, shoot. Okay, practice gratitude. This is very big. Very big. Let me tell you something. I've been through so much times where I haven't been grateful and God will show me some things. Man, I'm telling you, God will take something from you if you're not grateful for what you got. If we're always trying to get the Lambo, we don't appreciate the Bentley. Wrong. Said that wrong. If we're always trying to get the Lambo, we don't even appreciate the Chevy. That Chevy would, boy, that Chevy would. You wake up tomorrow morning, that Chevy ain't gonna work. So appreciate that Chevy. It ain't. I know it ain't a Lambo, but appreciate it because you got a car. It could have been worse. You could have not even have a car. So once you appreciate things, God bless you with something else. He knows that you can handle it. It's kind of like if you have kids. Imagine if you had a kid, or if you do have kids, and you give them $1 to save. They don't even save the dollar. You think you're gonna give them $10? No, man, because you're gonna say you didn't even save $1. Why would I give you $10 to say you didn't even save that dollar? So why would I give you more money and you didn't even save the little bit of money I gave you? Think about it like that, and that's how God sees you. He wants you to be grateful for what you have, right? Well, I'm giving you gems, man. Alright, last one. Spirit, what other message do you have for us? What other messages do you have? Oh, that wanted to come out. Release your blocks. Blocks could be doubts. That could be a doubt. I don't know if you guys are doubting yourself. Let me tell you something. Right now on this YouTube, at the time it's recording, I'm got 19 subscribers. I am not worrying about that. That's not gonna stop me from making videos. You feel me? What I'm trying to tell you guys is this. I got my last video got 10 views and 0 likes. It would be a block if I said it's not gonna work. Oh, I'm gonna doubt myself. No, I got a system put in place. It's gonna work. I ain't creating myself no blockages. I'm not even gonna let distractions be a block. That's also a block. Distractions, doubts, more. It's forever going to list. I'm not even about to put a system where I can't even get to do my readings. Oh, I'm gonna stay out late and party instead of going home and do my readings. No, I'm going home and do my readings. I've got things to do. I've got places I want to get with. I'm not about to let this party lifestyle distract me from my goals in life. That's called releasing your blocks, distractions, stuff what I just said, doubts. Oh, it's not gonna work. My last video got 10 views and 0 likes. Nobody's liking the videos. Nobody really messed with me. Let me tell you something. I was in the store. YouTube put a commercial on one of my videos that did like 121 views in like 3 days. YouTube put two commercials on there. 2 ads. I'm sorry. I'm talking about commercials like it's TV. 2 ads. And I ain't even, you feel me? I ain't even hit 1,000, whatever. Normally you hit the 1,000, whatever, then they put the ads. Bro, I'm already getting the ads on the videos. But yeah, I'm only got, you feel me? I've been working though, you feel me? I have been working and I will continue to work regardless. Like I ain't going crazy. Don't worry, I'm got this whole system put in place. I'm got a nice, good system. You feel me? Release your blocks. Release any doubts that you may have about whatever it is you're doing. Release any. Don't let distractions. But I'm telling you this: that phone that you got in your hand, that phone that you're watching me on, if you're not watching nothing productive that's going to benefit you, put that phone down. Even if you're watching me and you have to do them dishes, go do them dishes. Come back to watching me, or put me on audio and listen in, because you can do that. Because I'm just speaking, but do not allow me to distract you from what you have to do in life. Do not allow anybody to distract you, because a distraction is a block. Because think about this. You gotta go and work out. You spend all your time watching TV, going to checking your phone. Every time you check your phone, that's a minute, you know. You check your phone, you watch TV, you procrastinate. Then, when you get to it, by the time you get to the what was it, the dishes? Let's say the dishes, I forgot. I might have said working out. Let's say working out. By the time you get to working out, you're wasting so much time, it's time to make dinner. So now you didn't work out. So that's a distraction. You just blocked yourself from another good workout. You just blocked yourself from another, successful dinner night. You just blocked yourself from another some time spending with your girl, like, or with your man, excuse me. So release those blocks that you're having. That's gonna wrap up the video, guys. Thank you guys so much for your support. We're gonna keep running this up. We're gonna keep running them likes up, them subscriber count. In general, I will continue rather. Listen, even before this read, I was tired, but I'm gonna jump straight into it because I'm got ratings to get out. Like I'm got to send these messages out. I didn't learn all this information to not give it. Like I'm gotta put it on this platform. I'm taking full advantage of this YouTube thing, man. I'm taking full advantage. You feel me? I'm taking full advantage of my routine, my schedule. I be eating. You feel me? I be working on all that, reading and all of that. But I'm got to present time. I'm telling myself, God's gave me 24 hours today. I knew before this reading, I'm put 2 hours in already for Him. This will make the third. I can at least put 3 hours out of my time for the Lord, or for the higher power, for the spirits, for the ancestors, to give you guys your messages that you deserve, that you are entitled to. You need, and you're looking for these messages, and they're right here in your face. You feel me? So we're gonna go here. We're gonna end it here. Let's go ahead and let's clear the earth, clear the energy. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next video.